Yo, so what is going on, guys? It is your boy MLG Squid here, and welcome to another one of my Minecraft Marketplace showcases. And in this one, I'm going to be taking a look at the Weapons add-on. Very simple name. It's just weapons, and obviously it's an add-on. And so this is made by, I don't think I've ever seen this creator before. I'm probably going to pronounce her name wrong. Lothiredon? Lothiredon? I'm going to say Lothiredon. I have no clue. I'm going to check out their catalog after this, but I have no clue what this creator has done. This is the first map I've ever done by this creator for sure. So this map has a 4.6 star rating with 122 reviews, which is, pretty good reviews, I would say. Pretty good rating. And it says, try weapons add-on in your world featuring futuristic sci-fi weapons and armor. Has epic blaster weapons, flying jetpack armor, and a giant mech included as well. And there's actually no trailer attached to this map either. I don't know how old this map is, but I mean, it can't be too old because it's an add-on, and that was added, not even like 2 years ago, I don't think, right? So yeah, we got some screenshots right here, which look pretty dang cool. So you can see some like futuristic weapons. You can see the mech right there. You can see this is probably one of the blasters they're shooting right here. Looks crazy. The name is actually Blaster, that guy's name right there, the nameplate, which is interesting. And then, or the name tag, whatever you want to call it. So we got an ultra chest plate right there. So there's custom armor in this map. That's definitely a blaster. And there's a spectral scythe right here. I'm most interested, the reason I bought this map is for the melee weapons. I want some futuristic sci-fi melee weapons. I already have the blasters covered in other maps, so I don't really care too much about the blasters in this one, but I need the melee weapons. The futuristic melee weapons. And then, as you can see, there's quite a few screenshots. We got the mech right there. Very interested to check that out as well. So right here, Journey in a New World, it says epic blasters, all craftable, jetpack armor, custom attacks right there as well. So it looks pretty cool. All right, before I hop into the world, I do just want to check out this creator's catalog. Okay, so they don't have too many maps. They have a butterfly add-on. What the heck is this, dude? Literally just adds butterflies to your world. 20 epic butterflies, more flowers and gardening in partnership with the British Butterfly Conservation. Oh, okay. So that's why they made this map. Interesting. All right. And then they have a bunch of skin packs, it looks like. Modern furniture add-on, a spawners add-on. I don't know. Oh, this just allows you to spawn any mob. Okay. Interesting. Maximum customization. That's pretty interesting, actually. Slimes Plus. This is not, that one's not an add-on. Cruise Chaos. And the weapons add-on right there. Okay, so anyways, guys, I'm going to load into a world, activate this add-on, and we're going to start checking out these custom weapons. Alright, weapons by Lothiredon, or Lothiredon. I'm going to say Lothiredon, though. I'm going to keep saying that. So, to turn the page, hit or interact while holding this book. All crafting recipes can be found in the following pages. Okay, so, let's see. We got the Mega Crystal, so randomly spawns in the world. Break crystals to get crystal shards. These can be used to craft Mega Armor. Ultra Crystal. Okay, these also randomly spawn in the world. Break them to get crystal shards. They can be used to craft Ultra Armor and weapons. Okay. And then the Mega Helmet. Oh, I hear a zombie, dude. I hear a zombie. I'm in some sort of mesa biome right now. Oh, he died. Okay. Alright, so the Mega Helmet, permanent night vision it gives, maximum protection with the full set, enchantable and repairable. Okay, yeah, I was hoping that the actual melee weapons as well are going to be enchantable, and also repairable. Super durable, and then, so it costs 3 Mega Shards and 2 Iron Ingots to craft it. And then the Mega Chestplate right here gives you 10 more hearts, holy. Maximum protection, enchantable and repairable, super durable. Obviously, it's going to be more Mega Shards and more iron for that. Mega Leggings give additional strength. And then the other 3 things are the same. And then 5 Mega Shards and 2 Iron Ingots for those. And then the Mega Boots, slow falling when sneaking. That's pretty cool. And then the rest of the other 3 things are the same. And 2 Mega Shards, 2 Iron Ingots to craft that. Then the Ultra Helmet gives you a speed boost with the full set. And then it costs 3 Ultra Shards and 2 Iron Ingots. And then, wait, let me go back to that one. Yeah, that helmet looks pretty dang cool, dude. And then we have the Ultra Chestplate. So, flying when sneaking. So, this is the jetpack armor that they were talking about in the marketplace page. So, very interested to see what that actually is like. Flying when sneaking. Like, what does it mean? It's probably, I mean, flying doesn't sound like levitation. It doesn't sound like it's just going to give you the levitation effect or something like that. It should actually, allow you to fly like you're in creative mode, right? It also gives you a speed boost with the full set. And 5 Ultra Shards, 3 Iron Ingots for those. Ultra Leggings gives permanent haste. and a speed boost as well with the full set, and 5 ultra, 2 iron, and the ultra boots, ultra high jump, and the speed boost, of course, and 2 ultra and 2 iron ingots to craft that. And then the robot mech right here. Okay, so you interact to attack with it. Attack can be used for mining, extra protection, jumping causes damage. Damage to me or damage to mobs that I land on? I wonder. We'll have to test that out. So, to craft it, you need 3 ultra shards, 2 iron blocks, 2 netherite ingots, and 1 glass block. Okay. And then the fusion axe. Okay, here we are. We're on the melee weapons. Alright, so channels energy from its fusion core. Zap attack deals 6 damage, I think this says. Can chop wood. And then 3 ultra, 2, or 3 of each right there. 3 ultra, 3 iron ingots. And then the static slicer, static storm attack. Attack deals 5 damage, proximity-based damage, okay. 2 ultra and 1 iron ingot for that. The photon thrower, throwable photon bolt. Attack deals 8 damage, gives regeneration upon killing. That's pretty cool. 2 ultra and then 1 iron ingot. And then the electro dagger, throwable dagger, deals 4 damage per hit. And it says it's a stackable item. What does that mean? What, you're going to be able to have, like, 16 or 64 of them in one item slot? What does it mean by stackable? I don't know what that means. We'll have to see. But this one's the weakest. Definitely going to be the weakest. It's only 1 ultra shard and 1 iron ingot to craft. And then the spectral scythe, epic spectral attack, deals 5 damage. 3 ultra and then 3 iron ingots to craft that. The phase blaster. Okay, we're on the blaster. So fires phase energy orbs. Epic electro cloud particles, 4 damage per hit, gives enemy slowness, and 3 ultra and 1 iron ingot to craft it. The static charger harnesses static energy to deal damage, 3 damage per hit, double attack weapon. Okay, so that's the dual wield one I saw. So 6 ultra and then 1 iron. And then the plasma pulse orb explodes upon impact, 6 damage and explosion damage, and can also break blocks. 4 ultra shards, 3 iron ingots to craft. The flux equalizer, flux energy is transformed into a hard-hitting laser, 10 damage per hit. That sounds pretty powerful. 5 ultra, 2 iron, and then that looks like it's it. I can't go any further. Okay, interesting, dude. Oh, I thought I hit this guy, but I haven't even done anything with armadillos in this game. I literally, oh shoot, look at the skeletons. Let me get away from these guys, dude. Well, they're gonna burn if they're up here. Yeah, I think this would be a good area to do the showcase, honestly. There's a forest over there. Yeah, this will be a pretty good area. Again, I just created a random world. Oh, look at this. Wow. Okay. So, I was not expecting them to spawn, when it said spawn, these crystals spawn randomly in the world, I was not expecting them to spawn above ground like this. Thought they were going to be in caves and stuff like that, but they're literally just right here. Look at this. I already have 4 ultra shards. So, how is iron? I can't believe that. For the crafting recipes, iron ingots are going to be harder to get and take longer to get than ultra shards. And what were the other ones? The mega shards? The purple ones? Holy, dude. I wonder if more do spawn underground. I don't know. I mean, since I'm in a mesa biome, there's a mine shaft right underneath me, but I don't know if I'm actually going to check that out. Yeah, but I can't believe the shards literally just, or the crystals literally just spawn all over the world like this. Very, very interesting. Like, wait. Is that a purple one over there? Hold on. I think I might see a purple one. That's got to be purple, right? Right over there? Let me see. Yeah, that's definitely purple, dude. That's definitely purple. Okay, so the ultra shards, I thought the ultra shards were going to be the more rare ones. Yeah, the mega shard. Interesting. The mega shard seems to be more rare. So that's the only one I found. Let me just look over here real quick and just see if they can spawn in the forest biome, which they should be able to. They shouldn't just be in the mesa. But you got to make sure. Got to check these things. Let's see. Let me get a bird's eye view real quick. And where are the crystals at? There's no way they only spawn in the mesa. I mean, it's going to be a lot harder to spot them because of all the trees. But I'm not seeing any crystals around here. Can they really not spawn in forests? If so, then I got really, really lucky spawning in a mesa biome immediately. Oh, no, here we go. Here we go. We got a mega shard. Okay. I was gonna say, dude, it'd be, like, weird if the crystals didn't spawn in forests. But they were all over the place in that mesa biome. I don't know. It seems like they spawn less in the forest. Or, again, like I said, maybe it's just harder for me to spot them because of all the trees I gotta weave in and out of, you know, all these trees. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is since I already showed you guys the crafting recipes, I'm going to go into creative here and get all the items. I'm going to gather all the items and get myself a couple stacks of husks, and we're going to test out all the weapons, including the mech. So definitely stay tuned. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a second, and I'm going to get some shulker boxes ready. If you guys are wondering, this is what the custom items look like here in the creative inventory. And then if we go over to armor, yep, there's the mega set and the ultra set as well. And then over here you have the crystals themselves and the shards, and then obviously the guidebook, which, you know, we looked at before, that is craftable. And then if we look over here, the mech robot is in the spawn egg section. Okay, so I think that should be it. So let me put these items in the shulker boxes, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, I got one shulker box full of all the new items right here, so let's start with the set of mega armor. So obviously this is with the purple crystals and iron ingots. So the mega helmet, this one, oh yeah, this one gives you the permanent night vision, so this is what I look like with it, okay. And then, so it gives me resistance 2 and night vision 3, so that is really, really good. The chest plate though, oh yep, this is the one that gives you the 10 extra hearts. Holy, that is amazing. And if you want to get the hearts up, you just use a golden apple, or it'd be better to just drink like a 2-minute regeneration potion or something like that. That way you could get your hearts up to full quickly. But yeah, so there's that. And then the mega leggings give strength, right? Yep, they give strength 3. Holy, that is really, really powerful. And I'm still not at diamond level yet. You see how I'm still not at all my armor bars? They're not all filled up yet. So it's not... I mean, it's a lot better than diamond, yeah, because it does give you these insanely powerful potion effects, but in terms of actual protection, it's going to be about the same as diamond. Oh, then again, my resistance is at 4, so this is actually going to protect you a lot more than diamond, isn't it? Even though the armor bars are about the same as diamond, because look at, there's the boots, and the boots... Oh, wait, the boots give you... Are these the ones that give you slow falling when you're sneaking? Wait. How does that work? Oh, yep, like that. Okay. So you do see the slow falling. Hold on, I need to be, like, up high to try this out, though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to try this out from where I'm at right now. Because, yeah, you have to be... Hold on. It's not easy, dude. Yeah, so you have to be sneaking, and then you jump. Hold on. Let me go into creative real quick and just show you guys. Let me get up to a higher position. I can't just fly up because I have to be sneaking, and I can't sneak while I'm flying like this. So let's just go over here, and now as long as I sneak the entire time and just jump off, I should be able to land down there without taking any fall damage. Now here's the issue though, you can't move very much. You can't move. If I didn't have if I wasn't sneaking, I definitely would have made it onto the land right here, onto the red sand. But that's the only reason I couldn't, is because you have to be sneaking the entire time. So, I mean, it can be useful, but I feel like it'd be more useful if it just always gave you the slow falling effect. Or, it'd be better if it gave you like 10 seconds of slow falling, or 15 seconds, and then like you start out sneaking, but then you can stop sneaking, and you'd still have like 15 seconds left. Because right now, it gives you, like, what is that, slow falling 3, but it stops as soon as you stand up, basically. As soon as you stop sneaking, crouching, whatever you want to call it. So that definitely isn't that useful, but the rest of the armor set, like, let me see. I'm going to test it out on some husks right here with no weapons, and I'm going to be very, very powerful. Especially with this strength 3 and this resistance 4. Isn't that what I have? Nope, I have resistance 5 now because I put the boots on, so holy... Alright, so here's a husk. So this is the amount of damage I take, people. Literally none at all. Holy. Yeah, this armor is very, very good. But then, let's see. 3, 4... 4 hits to kill a husk with just my hand. With this set of armor. That is crazy. That is actually insanely good. So, alright. That is it. I'm gonna take this set of armor off. Actually, I wonder how the durability is on this. Hold on a second. Let me spawn in a few husks and just, like, let them hit me for a bit. Because didn't they say in the book that these, that all these armor pieces are really durable? Like, let's see. Let me start killing them here. Because from getting hit, like, I didn't get hit that much right there. My armor really should not be too damaged. Always gotta have a baby one. Always gotta have a baby one annoying me, dude. Very, very annoying, dude. Okay, so... yeah, the armor looks good. Definitely, it's not like gold or anything like that. It's not gonna break too quickly, so it should be very, very durable. Alright, so let's take the mega set of armor off, and we're gonna be moving on to trying out the ultra set. Okay, so... alright, all my potion effects are gonna run out. Yeah, it's weird how these potion effects... like I said, the slow falling isn't like this. It just goes away as soon as you stop sneaking. But, alright, so the Ultra Helmet grants me nothing. Okay, yeah, so the Mega set is definitely going to be better than the Ultra set. But, then again, the Ultra Chestplate, this is the one they said is like the jetpack where you can fly, right? So, how do you fly with... oh, my goodness. Wow, look at that effect, actually, dude. It literally is like a jetpack. So, it does give you levitation, but it's when you're sneaking. Okay. So, you literally can fly with this. It feels like you're flying. It doesn't feel like you're levitating with this. Especially because when you look up or down, yeah, levitation does not work like this. So, it gives you levitation, but it feels like you're flying. Okay, that is pretty cool, dude. That is pretty cool. Definitely better than I was expecting. I love the effects that come off this. The blue, like, trail that comes off this. Although, I don't know why it's not doing it now. Hold on. Is it because I wasn't, let's see. Okay, yeah, there we go. The blue effect comes back once you reactivate it, once you start sneaking again. Alright, cool, dude. Very, very cool. I was levitating up a little bit right there. Alright, so we got the Ultra Leggings. Oh, yeah, these give you haste, too. Yeah, so I'll literally, look at this. I can just break blocks with my bare hands. And then, obviously... yeah, this is going to be good. So if you're going mining, you definitely want this Ultra set of armor. Definitely want this. But, now we have the Ultra Boots. And, okay, so I have Speed 4, Jump Boost 4, and Resistance 4. Holy. Yeah, dude, this armor is very, very powerful. Might be a little bit too powerful for what I'm thinking of having in my map. In my Five Flags map. Might be a little bit too powerful. Might have to get some different sets of armor that aren't this OP, you know. But, yeah, I don't even know which set of armor is better. I actually think I like this one more because you can fly with it. Even though the other one does give you Strength 3 and Resistance 5, and it gives you the health boost. But they're both pretty balanced, I would say. You know, which one do you want? Do you want the health boost, the strength, and the resistance being better? Or do you want, like, you know, speed, haste, jump boost, and the ability to fly? You know, that's pretty cool. So, alright, I think I'm going to keep this set of armor on. Look at how crazy I look, though, with this. Like, look at the things around my head. They look like giant earbuds, don't they? Like, what the heck, dude? Alright, so we are going to be moving on to my favorite part of this always, which is the weapons. So we have the Electro Dagger right here, which, remember, this is going to be doing 2 attack damage. It says their damage right there. Actually, I should probably order them. Probably have them ordered in the same way that they, you know, from their damage, from lowest to highest. So, here we go. Let's spawn in a husk. And, I guess it's fine if I have this armor on. Yeah, because this doesn't give me strength or anything. It just gives me resistance. But, alright, so let's try out the... oh! Wait, I threw it and it's gone? Wait a second. It's literally gone, right? Unless I kill this guy and he drops it. But it's going to take... I don't have the strength, so it's going to take a while to kill him, dude. I only did 2 damage, I'm pretty sure. So, dude, what happens to the dagger? It's literally gone. Unless it landed way back here, but I don't think it did because it hit the zombie. It hit the guy. What the heck? So, the dagger, is that why... hold on, let me see what it meant by you can stack the dagger. Okay, so you literally can. You can have 16 of them. That's so weird, though, being able to throw a dagger. Like, it makes sense... you can throw, I mean, the photon thrower and, like, the spectral scythe, maybe. But the electro dagger? I mean, look at this. You throw it. Okay, so you can pick them back up. But why couldn't I pick up the one before? Where did it go? I have no clue what happened to it. Alright, let me spawn in a couple more husks. So, first of all, if we use the dagger right here, it should be doing 2 damage just from the raw hits. And then if I throw it at... Okay, so I think the dagger must disappear when you hit something with it. Which is really... I don't like that, honestly, because it only does 2 damage, right? Pretty sure it's only doing 2 damage when you hit them with when you throw the dagger at them, you know? I think it's only going to be doing 2 damage still. Alright. Pretty cool effects, though, and sound effects. But, again, it's just not very useful. I mean, this is the weakest weapon, of course, but... I mean, it is very, very weak. It is really, really weak. Hold on, can I just go pick these up immediately? Oh, yeah, they went over here, okay. Because I picked up that dang rotten flesh. Alright. There we go. So, the Electro Dagger, not very impressed with that. I mean, it looks pretty cool, I guess, but... very, very weak. I feel like it should do at least 3 damage, honestly. And I feel like you should be able to pick them back up as well. But then again, what was the crafting recipe for those? Just 1 crystal shard and then 1 iron ingot, probably. So, I mean, it's pretty cheap, but... and you can make a lot of them very quickly, especially because the crystals themselves spawn all over the world very, very commonly. So, next up we have the Photon Thrower. So, this thing... okay, so it makes the same sound as a trident. Oh, but it takes durability loss. Okay. Alright, let's spawn 1 husk first. And so this thing is doing what? Okay, it's only doing 2 damage, but the actual throwing ability definitely does a lot more damage. Oh, yep, and there's the regeneration, so it gives you regeneration too. Remember, this is the one that gives you regeneration after you kill something. Oh, boy. See, in a situation like that, that's not too good. Wait, is it? I wish it would come back to me. Wait, he's trying to kill it. Look at that. The zombie's trying to kill it. Okay, yep, so there's the damage against multiple targets. Alright. I guess it's kind of good that it distracts the zombies, right? Because I don't think they can really attack me when they're trying to break the thing that's on the ground. You know? Yeah, it doesn't look like they even notice me, so you can just swoop in and pick it back up. No, dude! Come on! Dude, this baby is annoying the heck out of me. We gotta kill this baby. Oh my gosh, dude. Why do I always get the baby husks that spawn in when I do these? Okay, there we go. That was good. Oh, the baby got distracted by it there. Dude, it seems like I can't hit the baby with this. The baby's just avoiding every single one of my attacks. Okay. Every single one of my throws. Dude. Dude, what the heck? It is almost impossible to hit the baby with this. Holy. Look at this, man. Yeah, so these first 2 weapons definitely are not very good. Like, the fact that it takes that long. Alright, let me just spawn in 1 more guy and just use the melee attack against him. Again, it's only doing 2 damage, but I mean, I guess it's okay. I don't know, dude. I don't know. And then, of course, look at the durability loss it's already taken. So, although, I'm assuming you can repair them with what? Can you not repair them with the shards? Really? Did it say these were repairable? Let me see real quick. Let me see exactly what it said about these weapons. So, Photon Thrower, attack deals 8 damage. Okay, yeah, so the throw deals 8 damage. 4 damage per hit. Okay, yeah, so it's 4 damage per throw is what it means. But the melee attack for the dagger is only 2 damage, of course. Okay, so we are moving on to the Static Slicer next, guys. Alright, so let me spawn in 1 husk first. Okay. And this thing is a lot better, obviously, because it's going to be doing 5 damage. So let's spawn in a couple of them, see if it does some AoE damage, which I think it's gonna. Actually, it doesn't seem like it is. I don't know. Wait, let me read real quick. I wish I could leave my spot in the book. That way I don't have to come back. At least I can quickly go through the pages. Let me see here. You see exactly if I'm missing anything here. And I went too far. Static Storm Attack. Attack deals 5 damage. Proximity-based damage. Proximity-based. What does that mean? What does it mean by proximity-based damage? Because what I was thinking is, like, they would take damage if they get too close to me with this. But, obviously, that's not the case. So, I have no clue what that proximity-based damage means. All right, let me spawn in a couple more. Dude, you can... Okay, you can really spam it. Holy, did you see that? Look at that. You can really spam this thing. Okay. Very, very interesting. All right, so we are moving on to the Fusion Axe now. All right, so this thing is going to be doing 6 damage. The last two are going to be doing 6 damage here, so let's try this out. Okay. Oh, yeah. Didn't it say this can, like, chop wood? I think so. Let me see exactly, dude. Let me see exactly what this thing can do. Should be the first one here. Zap attack deals 6 damage, and then it can chop wood. Okay. I have to try that out in a second. And then, what's the last one? The Spectral Scythe. Epic Spectral Attack. Okay. I really, really got to test out if these weapons are enchantable as well. Alright, so let's see. So there's no special attack with LT with this. It's literally just this normal attack right here. Interesting. Okay. Honestly, so far, I'm a little bit disappointed with these weapons. They're not exactly what I'm looking for my map that I'm building. But, alright, let's use the Spectral Scythe right here. So this thing doesn't look like it has any special attacks either. But 6 damage right here. Seems like the axe is going to be better than the scythe. Because, like, if the scythe isn't throwable, then why would you use this over the axe? I mean, the axe can chop wood as well. Basically the exact same thing as this, same damage output and everything. Should be the same durability, but yet it also has the ability to chop wood. So, I mean, I don't really see the point of the Spectral Scythe. But, alright, so, I mean, it looks probably the coolest out of them. But, I don't know, man. I don't know. So, yeah, these weapons, let me go over to a forest real quick, and, we can try out the Fusion Axe, and I also want to see if you can enchant these weapons. Because remember, it said the armor is enchantable, which is insane because the armor doesn't need to be enchanted because it's so overpowered. Alright, here we go. Let's test out the axe. Oh, yeah, that is definitely very, very quick. But then again, what was it that gives me haste? It was the leggings, right? Yeah, it looks like the leggings, yeah, because... Oh, yeah, the leggings also give speed. Oh, no, no. Okay. Yeah, because the resistance and speed you get as if you have a full set. If you have the full set equipped. Yeah, so now... Dude, that jump boost is crazy. Okay, so this is going to be the actual speed of the Fusion Axe. Without the haste. It's pretty good, though. Definitely pretty good. So you can use it as a weapon. And also use it as an axe. Probably about as quick as Diamond, I would say. But let's test out the enchantment table right here. Let's see. So with the ultra leggings, yeah, so you can enchant these things. So we got fire protection right there. I don't have too many levels. I just put the enchantment table down just to try it out. And then if we test out the... Okay, you can enchant these. You can get Bane of Arthropods. Okay, so since you can enchant these, so this will make it 7 damage. Okay, that's a little bit better. I was going to be really, really disappointed if you couldn't, because sometimes with these custom weapon maps like this, custom weapon add-ons and everything, they don't allow you to enchant them. And this is really, really big, because you can actually get this up to 11 damage, right? If you have sharpness 5, it goes from 6 to 11, it should. And then you should be able to get fire aspect and knockback and stuff like that, looting on it as well. All the normal enchantments. But, yeah, it looks like for the dagger and the photon thrower, you're only going to be able to get up to 7 damage, I'm pretty sure. So, that's definitely not too good. I mean, I guess it's a diamond sword, basically. But diamond sword damage, but you're going to be able to throw it as well. You know, you can throw the photon thrower and also the dagger, but the throw attack isn't really that useful. It's not really that good, but yeah, so at least you can enchant these things. Alright guys, we are moving on to the blasters right here. So we have 4 blasters, so I just looked, in the phase blaster should deal 4 damage, and also applies the slowness effect. It puts slowness on things that it hits. So let's try it out against just 1 husk first. Pretty cool sound effects right there. I don't know why why can I not hit it? Okay, there we go. Oh, it's full auto. Okay, that is crazy looking. Holy. That is really, really cool looking. Okay, so these do have durability. Oh, boy. Get him, dude. Get him. See, I can't... For some reason, when they get closer, I've noticed that with a lot of these blaster add-ons I've been doing recently. It's very, very difficult to hit them when they get close. Okay, so with this, you kind of have to aim a little bit left to be able to hit them, it looks like. Which is kind of how some of the other blaster add-ons were. At least I'm putting slowness on. It looks like the slowness only lasts for like 2 or 3 seconds, if that. But dude, I can't hit this guy. Like, look at this. Am I not hitting it directly? Like, I don't understand how some of these blasters are designed. And obviously, it's harder to hit the baby, just like we saw with the photon thrower earlier. It's a lot harder to hit the baby ones than the normal ones. But, alright, let's check out the range. Oh, wow. Wait. So, if you tap the trigger... Oh, no. Okay, I was going to say... Yeah, for a second, it was just... I literally tapped the trigger one time and let go of it, and it was still going full auto. But, yeah, so this definitely is pretty cool. Definitely pretty dang cool, dude. I'm wondering if you could enchant these. I don't think you would be able to, because what would be... I mean, besides, like, unbreaking and mending, I guess, maybe, what would be the point of... or what would be any enchantments that would fit with these? You know, it's not like they made new enchantments that fit with these. Where's the XP, though? That these guys should be dropping. Like, they're dropping normal loot, like rotten flesh. But where's the XP at, man? Hold on. Do the blasters not cause mobs to drop XP? Because that's what it's looking like, man. Alright, but we're moving on to the static chargers right here. Holy, these things look crazy. Okay, so let's try it out against just one guy first. Wait a second. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's because I was close to him again. I mean, these are really, really cool. Dual wield, like, shock blasters, but they don't seem to be that powerful is the issue. And, bro, I literally cannot deal any damage to this guy. Like, do you not see a problem with this? Like, I literally... Have I even dealt a single heart of damage to this guy? 1 damage? There we go. That was 1 hit. Like, do not use these blasters against the baby zombies. Do not. That's something I've learned, dude. Like, this doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, but this does not make any sense, dude. Like, this thing doesn't even... It should be more powerful up close, is the thing. It really should be. It feels like something that you'd just be able to zap them when they get close to you with it, but... It's literally useless up close. Finally, dude. Like, yeah, I don't understand this weapon. I really, really don't. As you can see, it's better at range. It basically... For some reason, when they get close to you, these blasters do nothing. I don't really know why. Very, very annoying, but yeah, look at that. No XP. No XP confirmed. You cannot drop... The mobs don't drop XP if they're killed with the blasters. Alright, yeah, so I definitely... I don't know, I mean, it's cool, but not really too useful, honestly. Definitely not too good. Alright, so the plasma pulse should be the explosive one. Yep, okay, this one should be a lot more powerful, dude. Very, very cool sound effects and everything. So let's test it out here. The plasma pulse. Look how far I take damage. Look at how far away I'm shooting. But I still take damage. Like, that is crazy. Definitely looks really, really cool, though. And does it just explode? Yeah, it just explodes after a certain amount of time traveling through the air. Alright, let's try it out against a couple more guys. Oh, yeah. Look, this is easily the best weapon. And you can hold it down to just fire it automatically. Holy, man. Alright, so last but not least, we have the flux equalizer. I'm pretty sure this is the laser beam. Didn't they say this one's doing, like, 10 damage? Okay. It's definitely good. Definitely better than the first two, but... Hold on, I want to get a baby one. Come on. You know, really? It didn't spawn a baby one? After it always does? Any other time? Yeah, this thing is definitely a little bit better. I thought they said this one creates like a laser, but I guess, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like a laser. Because there's no other abilities with it. There's no other buttons you can press to do anything else. But, alright, so that is it for the blasters. I think I'm going to keep the best two, Plasma Pulse and the Flux Equalizer. But, alright guys, so we are moving on to the final part of the map. The final part to check out here with this add-on. And that is the mech robot. So, let's see what this thing can do. Hold on, let me read the book real quick. Because remember it said this thing does damage. The mech does damage when you jump with it. Jumping causes damage. Attack can be used for mining. Okay. And then let me just make sure there's nothing else that... 10 damage per hit. Transformed into a hard-hitting laser. Yeah, okay. So, alright. We should be good with that. So, let's spawn in the mech robot. So, there it is. And let's test this thing out. So, sneak to get out. Interact to shoot. Oh, yeah, the interact button right there. Oh, my goodness. Wait, does this thing destroy blocks? Yes, it does. Okay, that is pretty dang cool. And then this is what it looks like. Alright, so jump. Oh, no, it does cause damage to me. It does. Interesting. But it probably causes damage to mobs, too. Look at that, dude. Okay. It's a little bit hard to aim. I guess it's not too hard to aim. You just have to look down. It's just because you're so high up. Okay. And so they said that the attack is used for mining. And yeah, this is the attack that they're talking about. So I'm not going to probably go mining right now. But obviously, you know, you just keep going like this. Oh, you got to be careful though, because you'll deal damage to yourself as well. Alright, let me jump out of here. Okay, so pretty standard mech suit. Pretty cool, though. Now is the fun part. We get to try it against a bunch of mobs. I'm going to spawn in like 20 of these guys, literally. Literally like 20. Let's get down to 44. Here we go. Here we go, dude. Let's see what the mech is capable of. Holy, that just deletes them. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's see. I still hear a baby. Let's see if this does damage. Wait, I heard him get... Okay, so they do take damage. Oh, yeah, and then look at the, like, the electricity effects right there. That's pretty cool. Okay. Obviously, this isn't doing too much damage to him. Definitely not doing too much. But it does still deal damage, as you can see. And I'm pretty sure those guys were all full health, so that is... It's not actually that bad of damage, then, if they were full health. There's, like, what? 5 slams down on them? And keep in mind, I'm not taking any damage, really, while I'm doing this. Okay. I gotta do that one more time. I'm gonna use the main gun, though, the entire time. Alright, so get down to 24. Use my jump boost to get out. Oh, yeah, I can still fly, can't I? I have the chest plate on. Holy, though. You gotta be careful when they get close to you. But there we go, man. Oh, no, there's a couple more. Go over here. There we go, man. Okay, what happens when the mech suit gets destroyed, though? Wait. I'm trying to hit myself with it. Not hitting myself very well with it. Hold on. Can I spawn in some more husks real quick? Because I can hit these guys and then hit myself at the same time. Okay, I might just have to break. Oh, no. Shoot, dude. Shoot. Oh, there we go. I destroyed it. Okay, hold on. The plasma pulse. Oh, my goodness. The only reason that happened is because I didn't jump. I shot it and I didn't jump. I was going to jump, but I shot it before I jumped, man. That was terrible. All right, so there we go. So, yeah, the mech is destroyed. And I don't think it's going to drop anything. Hold on. Let me spawn in one more here. And just make sure that it doesn't drop anything. Let's just use the plasma pulse. Should be able to destroy it very quickly. Oh, no, it does actually drop some ultra shards. Interesting. Okay, so I guess you get some ultra shards back from that. Very, very interesting. All right, well, anyways, though, guys, I think that is it. I'm pretty sure that is it for the map. Hold on. One more thing I want to check real quick is if you can enchant these blasters, which I'm pretty positive you're not going to be able to. But let's see. Wait. Wait, you can? Hold on a second. How does power work on this? Wait. Power 2. Look at this, dude. So, wait a second. Since it has power 2 now, It should be doing like 2 extra damage. Hold on, let me try it against the normal husk. If they would stop putting on the armor that they dropped. Bro, come on, man. Come on. I hate that. Alright. So with power 2, I still don't understand why that doesn't hit them like that. Okay, first of all, let me get rid of these guys. Just get rid of them. Get rid of these armored guys. Alright, so spawn in a normal husk, and then with the power 2, it's a 3-shot kill. 3-shot kill, dude. So yeah, I'm very surprised that you can actually enchant all the weapons on this map, and all the armor as well. That is definitely a pretty cool thing. Overall, I don't know for sure. I don't think this map is really worth it, this add-on. If you want to know my honest opinion, I don't think it's really worth it, because I'm pretty sure this add-on is... What is it? How many mine coins is it? It's the one up from 660 mine coins. Is it 830 or something like that? I'm pretty sure this map was $5, so a little bit more expensive, and it's definitely not as good as the last 2 add-ons I showcased. I do like the fact, I think the best part about this map is the fact that you can enchant all the items. That is definitely pretty cool, but overall, and again, you can add this to any world, so you can use these weapons in any world because it's an add-on. It's not like it's a normal marketplace map from years ago where you can only have it in this one world or whatever. No, this is a brand new world I created that I just put this add-on on, you know, so activated the add-on. But yeah, so anyways, so guys, if you are interested in this map, I will have the marketplace page linked in the description, so definitely check it out. I don't know if I'm going to use this map for my 5 flags map that I'm going to be making. I could, because I do like, I mean, I kind of like the melee weapons that they have, but I don't know, I was hoping they were going to do a little bit more, and I was hoping there were going to be a few more of them as well, but I don't know, it's not a horrible map, definitely. It's just okay, I feel like. It's just decent. It's nothing that really surprised me or caught me off guard or wowed me today, besides the fact that you can actually enchant all these items, which is pretty cool. So you can increase the damage and everything, but yeah, and then, hold on, let me go back into survival, because I should be able to just fly, right? As long as I sneak. Yeah, so that is definitely pretty cool. You literally can fly with this set of armor, with this chest plate. But yeah, so anyways, I will see you all in the next one. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Like I said, the marketplace page for this map will be linked in the description if you guys want to check it out yourselves. But I will see you all in the next one. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, though. And peace out.